Hi everyone, I'm Nicole from Really Good Stuff, and I'm here with some activities for you to do with your children or your students today. But before I do so, I would love if you could comment below with if you're a teacher or a parent. It's easier for us to make videos when we know who our audience is, so please just simply comment below, parent or teacher. So the activity I have for you to do today is actually puzzles, but it's called Crack the Code puzzles. So we have our CVC version and we have our CVCC version. So these are great for ages 5+. So if your child is around that age, about 5 through 7 would be best. Or it could always be a review if they're a little older. You can have them sit in front of the camera and work with me, or it's actually a fun activity for you to do with them as well. So I would recommend, at least to start, that you grab a piece of paper and a writing utensil so that while I'm using the chips, your child can write down the letters of the code. So I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to start with this card here. As you can see, we have 3 images. We have a jacket, an ant, and a mop. So I'm going to go over here and look through my letters to find the beginning sound, the beginning letter of each of these pictures. So for jacket, I know jacket starts with the letter J, so I'm going to place that right on top of there. My ant, I know starts with the letter A. And finally, my mop starts with the letter M, mop. So I cracked the code and made the word jam. Now I'm going to go to my cards and try to find a picture of jam. Oh look, here it is. So I'm going to place that right next to it. Okay, and then to check to see if it matches, I can flip my card over and it looks like the letters match the word that I used to crack the code. So I know that I am correct. Okay, so let's try another one. This time I'm going to let you kind of take the lead. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to figure it out on your own. And this card here has 3 images. So I want you to go ahead and use those images or pictures to crack the code. So the first letter of each of these pictures will make a word. So go ahead and take a minute to do that. Parents, if you need a little more time, feel free to pause the video. And I'm going to jump right in here and get started. So here I have a what? I have a cat. So the first sound in cat is a C. So I'm going to place my C down right under the cat. My first sound in apple is a. I know that's the letter A. And finally, we have a nose. Nose. And I have my letter N. So here I cracked the code and made the word can. Let's see if I can find a picture here that matches. Oh, looks like I have a can right there. And now I can check my answer by flipping my card over. C-A-N, C-A-N. It matches. So I did that one correctly. Okay. Next example. Here you go. Again, parents, feel free to pause the video if your child needs a few extra seconds or minutes to do this. We have 3 pictures and we need to find the beginning sound of each of those. So we have a ball, an igloo, and a bus. Go ahead and write down the letters that start with each of the first letter of each of these pictures. Okay, and I'm going to try this myself. So ball starts with the sound B, which is the letter B. Then I have an igloo. Igloo. I know that's the letter I. And finally, I have a bus. So I need to find the letter that starts with the word bus. Bus. Okay, so I made the word bib. Let's see if I can find a card that matches. Oh, looks like there's a bib right there. But now I need to make sure. Let's check it. B-I-B, B-I-B. All right, we got that one correct. And we're going to move on to our final CVC example. Okay, so go ahead and take a second to look at these pictures. We have 3 images and we're going to crack the code. Go ahead and pause if you need a little extra time, and I'm going to go through and start cracking the code. So we have a moon. So I know that moon starts with the letter M. Now I have an octopus. Ah. You know that's the letter O. And finally we have a pot. Let's see. Pot. Okay, so let's see what this word is here. Mop. Now I have to find my matching picture. Oh, that looks like a mop. So let's put them side by side and let's check. Mop. M-O-P. M-O-P. Okay, we got that one correct as well. And now we're going to try something a little more challenging, which is our CVCC. So consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. Okay, we're going to try this example here. So now we have 4 pictures that we need to put the beginning letter of to crack the code. So pause if you need a little extra time, and I'm going to start to go through this with you. We have a window. We have inch, nest, and gum. So let's go back to window. What letter does it start with? W. We have a W. Inch. I. We have a nest. Nest. We have our N. And we have our last one, which is gum. G. See if I can find it. Oh, there we go. See if your letters matched mine. And then this time we're going to go ahead to the color-coded stack of pictures. And I'm going to go to the side that has no words. And I'm going to try to find the picture of a wing. Let's see. Oh, that looks like a wing. Okay, and let's flip it over to check. W-I-N-G, W-I-N-G. There we go. We got it. And finally, we're going to do our last example. And go ahead and pause your video if you need a little extra time before I start explaining what the code is. Okay, our first picture here, we have a nose. Nose. I know that starts with the letter N. Then we have an egg. And that's going to be the letter E. Now we have the word saw. Saw. Let's add our S. And finally we have our turtle. Turtle. Okay, and we have the word nest. So let's see if we can find a picture of a nest. Here it is. Okay, and we're going to check it by flipping it over. N-E-S-T, N-E-S-T. So we did it. And we're all set for those activities. So these are really, really fun to try to crack the code on these different CVC and CVCC activities. Just so you know why there's so much out here right now, each activity has 4 sets that are color-coded. So that makes it easier for the teacher in the classroom to manage these activities. Or if your child's using it at home, it helps them know which colors they've already used so that they don't repeat the activity. Okay? So thank you for tuning in today. Please share this video with your school district, with your students' parents, anyone that could benefit from having some activities to do at home right now. We appreciate you watching our videos and sharing them. So we will see you next time. Thanks.